Hello Pisces, and welcome to your career and money reading for September and October 2020. I have all of my cards on the table, so we can start straight away. If you're interested in the decks that I'm using, have a look at the description down below. I listed all of them. We have Oracle cards, Affirmation, Tarot, and one more Tarot to clarify. And I also posted some love readings. If you're interested in that, I'll link them at the end of this video. And let's start it. Let's see. Let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you if it comes to your career. Let's start with your past energy, recent past energy. Ooh, beautiful. We have the sun. That is a good energy to start your reading with. You've been doing well, Pisces, apparently. I do feel from this card, I think what the most stands out for you at this point of time is this clarity. Clarity that you know where you're going if it comes to your, career and business and work, and you know what steps to take, what path to take, what's your goal. With the sun energy is when we do something that we want to do and we love to do, but we also know that we want it. There is no confusion about it. There is no confusion about what you should be doing. You know exactly what you need to do. And that's when I've noticed that people usually, we don't mind hard work. If we know that what we're doing, it's meaningful to us and it's what we really want to do. So I feel like that's the energy that I'm feeling. You're doing something that you really enjoy doing, or at least you were doing it. You had this clarity about where you're going with this, and it seems like things were going well for you. Let's have a look at the current energy for you. We have Daughter of Horns, which is Page of Cups. Okay. So maybe, the first thing that I feel here is with the sun. For some of you, I feel like you got clarity about what you should be doing and where you want to go, but now you're kind of taking your first steps towards that direction. And these are like little baby steps. You're not like diving in very deep. You are just taking, your time and slowly getting there. Let me clarify this so we can have more information. Why is this Page of Cups here for Pisces in the current energy? Okay, let's have a look. Yes, 6 of Wands, you see, and Page of Wands again, another page, yeah, and Ace of Pentacles. That just confirms what I was feeling. As I was saying, I feel like now you're taking those first steps to pursue that goal that you had in mind, that clarity, knowing what you want to do. You're making it happen. You want to make it happen. You want to be successful. You want your project to grow, your business to grow, your idea to, develop and be something that you can work on long term. So that's what I'm feeling. There is a lot of satisfaction about what you're doing, even though it's not it's so like first baby steps. You enjoy every aspect of it. That's what I'm feeling. You're really enjoying it. You're enjoying it, and you feel like this is gonna work, this is gonna be successful, that you know what you need to do to make that happen and for this to be successful. Let's have a look at your near future energy. So that will tell us how this will develop. Ooh, we do have Judgment. Yeah. For me, that's kind of like a confirmation here that you're doing this. Basically, you're doing this. That there will be no going back. Like, if you want to do something like you know, get a new job or create your own business, side business, whatever that is, I feel like you're taking those first of all, you're gonna take those few steps to kind of like see how you feel about it, you know, slowly trying to kind of judge if you still love it and if you that's exactly what you want to do. And I feel like in the near future you're gonna be like, yes, we're diving deep now. And that's what I'm feeling. A lot of like directed energy, knowing exactly what you should be doing and doing it. Here is just knowing, here is doing a little bit, and here is both doing and knowing. So this is going, I feel like this is going very well for you, or will be going very well for you. Yeah, you see, we have Knight of Wands. Again, as I just told you, we moved from pages to knights, and you know, pages are the baby steps. Knights, especially the Knight of Wands, it's going full into something, like full force. He's not slowing down. He's not, you know, waiting for people to, you know, tell him, yes, you should be doing that. No, he knows what he wants to do, and he is absolutely going for it. And yeah, that's what you're doing. Underneath the deck is Queen of Cups, because you do feel very passionate about it. You feel like this is what you want to do, and that what gives you a lot of satisfaction if it comes to your career and business. So you absolutely should be pursuing it. Let's have a look at the advice from the universe for those 2 months. We have 10 of Swords. Very interesting. Let's clarify it. Let's have a look. Oh, 1 second. I dropped 1 card. 10 of Swords. Why do we have 10 of Swords here? Okay, let's have a look. Why? Oh, yeah. We have 2 of Pentacles. And underneath, we have 10 of Cups. Yep. And Ace of Swords underneath. And then the World. A lot of endings, a lot of beginnings. Okay, so here's the message, especially I feel like for those of you who are still pursuing 2 different things. So if you had a job before, or if you were doing something before, but you decided to go with this this project or idea that you're passionate about, you won't be able to, like, maybe not won't be able, it's not recommended for you to keep both, because it will be a lot of work very soon. It will be a lot of work, and you will be struggling to keep both things, you know, working. So the advice from the universe is to maybe think about if you have those 2 things that you're working on, it may be difficult for you to keep them both. So maybe if you're feeling already that you kind of want to get rid of one or end one, maybe that will be a good time to do it. It does show us that, you know, it is gonna be, you're gonna be successful either way. With the Ace of Swords, very often it's like this also clarity and knowing that you should end something, and you know, with this and the World here, in order to, you know, be fulfilled and fully work on something, and put your attention and work into one place to have this beautiful outcome, which we see, which is 10 of Cups and the World. A lot of satisfaction, fulfillment, you know, everything what we would want. You may need to end or like stop working on something else. So if but that's the message for people who are doing, you know, 2 things or more things, and you're struggling with time, your energy, like you cannot even like really put a lot of time into your passion project if you're working on something else. This is a message for you that you need to, and for others of you who are not working on two things, this is just telling me to focus your attention on one thing. So during this time, just put your energy and your attention into your project and fully like immerse in it, and do whatever you need to do during that time, but be very, very focused on the direction and where you're going with it, and take a lot of action. That's the advice here. Let's have a look at the external factors, so something that is outside of your control but is affecting you in some kind of way. We have 10 of Wands. So I do feel like there's a lot happening around you, and we have a lot of 10s. We had 10 here, 10 here, underneath the deck before, and then the world. A lot of culminations, that what I'm feeling. I feel like you may like there could be a lot of things wanting your attention at this time, and those things could be outside of your control, and you need to take care of those because you cannot keep them. You cannot delay it. That's the message here. I feel like there may be some urgent things that need to be resolved, and these are outside of your control. You cannot postpone it, and that will take a good chunk of your energy to do. So you need to close off those as soon as possible, so you're not stuck, doing many things at the same time. Let's have a look. 3 of Cups and the Moon. Yeah. With the 3 of Cups here, there may be people who need your attention, who need your help. There might be your friends who need your help, and and you have to give them that a bit of your time and do it. Yeah, I think it just ties in with this advice here for you to end those, like if you have different things to do, just try to solve it as soon as possible and end this, so it's not this energy of like overwhelm and oh my god, I've got so many things to do, does not stay with you in the long term. Try to close those off as soon as possible. You may have a lot of events also to attend. That's what I'm feeling for some of you. Maybe they're like, birthdays or celebrations, and that obviously takes time, and you want to put all of your time into your business. So this is just a message that it could be a very busy time for you, Pisces. Let's have a look at your hopes and dreams here. And sorry, hopes and dreams. Hopes and fears. I mean, hopes, dreams, and fears. We have King of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what you're hoping for. You're hoping to have a successful business or a project. You're hoping to be, the leading something responsibly and something that is profitable, and you have money out of it, and it makes you very like accomplished and safe and feeling like you've achieved something if it comes to your career. This is a lot of like accomplishment, especially if it comes to money and material goods. So I feel like that's who you would want to be if it comes to your project, whatever you're doing. You want it to go from this little idea that you have to this business or this big project that you would be able to run and manage and have a success from it. Let's have a look at the possible outcome for those 2 months, for September and October. It's possible because it depends on the decisions that you're gonna make. Let's have a look. Father of Arrows. So that's King of Swords. Okay, so with King of Swords, there are 2 messages that I see here. I want to clarify to see what's more significant here. Okay, why is this King of Swords here? Okay, so we have 6 of Swords with it. There is message for those of you who were waiting for some kind of decision, or were stopped or blocked from doing something because you were waiting for some kind of decision or there was some kind of legal issue, maybe not legal, but things were not really clear how to proceed with especially this more like legal side of your business, how to do things properly, and you were worried that there could be some issues. Things are gonna clear out. It's gonna get better. You're gonna get clear direction, what you can do or cannot do. So that could be communication with government, with your boss, with your if you work for a corporation, that would be someone who has very respectable position, let's just say that. So that could be lawyers, accountants, people who think very logically, and need to do that for their work, basically. So that is getting better. It's getting to a better place. So if some of you have been struggling with that, this will be resolved, this will be balanced, and you'll be able to take your first steps and work on this, on your business. For others of you, I do feel like you need to, this card could signify you as well, and the attitude that you need to have during those 2 months. So this kind of asks you to be very organized, very logical, very step by step. What do we need? Let's write it all out. I know you want to push quickly and fast and do everything at once, but sometimes that's not the case, especially when you have so many things happening, so many things at the same time. You need to plan and organize your work and organize your life so you can have everything structured. There is no mess, there is no confusion, things are clear, and the direction for you, what to do next, is clear. So you may have a very, very busy month, Pisces. 2 months. Your affirmation card for this time is a speak and think positively. And it says, my current thinking shapes my future. If I hear myself using negative or limiting words, I change them. So you need to think very positively if it comes to this situation in business. So if you're just starting, don't worry and don't focus on worrying about how it's going to go and if it's going to be successful or not. If you catch yourself worrying a lot, try to change those thoughts to more positive thinking. It's going to be easier for you to attract the success that you want. Also, I think it ties in with the situation here. If you're waiting for some kind of positive resolution to an issue, this is also telling you, first, think positively about that. Don't worry too much. Think that it's gonna happen, it's gonna be solved, and it's gonna be solved. You're gonna come out of this with a winning hand, and it's gonna be positive resolution for you. So you need to do that. Let's have a look at the oracle card that we have for you. We have the lower world. beautiful card is 31. There, this is the 4. To the foundations, family stability. So the lower world in shamanic world is kind of a place where all our all the lessons that we have from our past, from our family energy, and ancestors and all of that sits, is also the place where all of our fears sit, but also all of our hopes and dreams. So with this card, it especially in the upright position, this talks about going after your dreams. This talks about being courageous and believing in yourself and believing that you can do it. And especially if your family or your ancestors had issues and maybe they were always lacking money, or there was not much success going on, it felt like no one could get to that happy place if it comes to financial gain or doing something what they love. It's time to work on that. So you are the person who is kind of changing the script, and you are the person who is getting what they want. So this is just encouraging, and it encourages you to go for what you want to do and go for follow your passion and take this be courageous and take those steps that are necessary to pursue whatever you want to pursue, and you will be successful. Don't really dwell in your fears and worries, just focus on your hopes and dreams. And I think this kind of tells us the same thing. Yeah, very interesting reading. Please let me know if that resonates with you. I love to hear your stories and to see that someone has some kind of value out of this. And I'll link the love reading at the end of this video, so check it out if you're interested. And please consider subscribing if you want to see more of this and other videos as well. Thank you so much for watching, Pisces, and I'll see you next time. Bye!